Against the backdrop of those stunningly violent videos, here is another from French TV and a very different time. That's Sharif Karachi in a report about a youth group, long before 2008 when he was convicted of recruiting Muslims in Paris to go fight in Iraq, long before he trained with weapons in hopes of going to combat himself. His older brother, Saeed, was also on police radar for potential ties to radical Islamic elements and possible terrorist activity. So if those brothers are responsible for these attacks, why did authorities not see them coming?
Stopping a crime in advance can be extremely difficult.
Ron Hosko is a former top official with the FBI. He says part of the problem is sheer volume. About 6 million Muslims live in France, more than in any other country in Western Europe. The vast number are law-abiding. But the community also contains pockets of economic and political unrest and criminal activity. And keeping an eye on one person amid all that is difficult.
You cannot surveil everybody. You cannot watch everybody's Facebook. You cannot watch everybody's Instagram. And from that, divine who really is a bad actor and who is just venting.
Physically following a suspect requires vast resources, officers rotating around the clock. Video, that's more useful for investigating the crime afterward than stopping it ahead of time. And then there is this. Even someone who might be inclined toward extremism does not always advertise it. Sharif Karachi's attorney. I saw him change when he was in custody, he says, but I didn't see an ounce of religious extremism. I just noticed that he was becoming more mature, but less open-minded. And of course, when people are plotting,
they're engaged in tactics and techniques to defeat surveillance, physical and technical. It makes it much more difficult for law enforcement to do its job.